Wiki, welcome, Warcraft 2 fans, and hold on to your butts. This is gonna be a fastest speed Warcraft 2 extravaganza. Last time it was braviet allying Sharkz.exe versus TD underscore Sharkz SekoL, also known as Saint, who is bringing us this replay today. If you watch the first game, you'll know it's gonna be action packed. And Sharkz and Sharkz, once again, neighbors in this game. And Sharkz looks like he's got the upper hand with a barracks in his opponent's gold flow. Sharkz is going to get his lumber mill up in Adam, and it's not a barracks, it's a farm. So he wants to probably build himself a guard tower down here. Or maybe he's lining the peons up to attack this peon and start his gold flow. And he'll get himself a guard tower as soon as possible. Team Dynasty Sharkz with the early trifecta buildings needed to build a catapult. Meanwhile, it's the duel here from braviet. He dueled the last game. Going to be dueling this game as well. And it's a duel from SekoL as well. So we'll have to see how this 8 and 6 o'clock spot work out for these two players. A catapult indeed is what was on the menu. No grunt as of yet, but a grunt on the way. So team or TD Sharkz gonna need to have a grunt or a wall off here to practice catapult, because there is a grunt coming out from his opponent. And look, how did that watchtower survive? He's gonna make it a cannon tower. Oh, it's because the current was pulled off to repair. So a bit of a risky maneuver here is not going to pay off well, as the cannon tower, the catapult, and TD Sharkz has the upper hand against Sharkz.exe. This is not a G, however, ladies and gentlemen, as there is still a lot to happen, as braviet is up here at the 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock showdown. Cancellation on that, and a pig farm being built might be a bit of a risky maneuver. Nope, it's not gonna work out too poorly for him, as the catapult moves down to the underbelly of the beast. There is, however, 11 o'clock play set up here by purple. He knows that he needs to get an alternate source of mining. So here's a large contingency force from SekoL, moving on up to target braviet's own defenses, and braviet has a bit of a larger defensive force here, level 2 to level 3, so not going to be able to push in there despite having the superior level at level 4 now. He's going to wall this area off and then likely attack towards this 12 o'clock spot, but the 12 o'clock spot is under control with a tower being built. Meanwhile, down here at the 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock duel, not duel as in duel base, but duel as in who they fight a duel to the death. Not building any grunts, even not getting a whole lot happening up here, but he is starting to mine once again at this 11 o'clock position. Team or TD underscore Sharkz making some moves, however, and he's building more and more guard towers. There is going to be a guard tower here to defend the very inner recesses of this base, and a second guard tower set up. But the catapults have laid down the law on this mining operation, and that's going to really shut his opponent down. An axe thrower from braviet. We all know braviet's hero axe throwers, but this is back in 2005. A flashback callback to Wiki Warcraft 2 in the past. So, hope you guys are all enjoying this game. I know I am. A special thanks to Saint for posting this on the Wiki Warcraft 2 forums. Goblin Alchemist being produced. Will he produce a Zeppelin, or will it be a sapper? It's a sapper. Oh my gosh. He's got a sap attack underway, and he's gonna likely, well, not a lot to be done up there. 3 guard towers is like the sapper defeater of choice. And braviet's going to push out and make any sap attack not feasible. The 4-5 battle still continuing as well. TD underscore Jakes has done very well. He's going to set up a couple of hidden barracks over here and a sapper over here. I think he's discovered his opponent has survived, so he's going to try to put the hurt on his opponent and starting from the ground up. And that sapper going to make it away. Will that sapper come back another time to deal a lot of damage to his opponents? No, not likely. But bloodlust is underway as ogre mage is being has been researched, so now SekoL gonna be able to put the whoa. Braviet sees it and he wants some sappers of his own. Gonna be a little far behind in the ogre mage technology. Here's the sap attack, ladies and gentlemen, and the ogres come rushing to their own death. But there is bloodlust there. Bloodlust not gonna help him against those 3 guard towers. What an extremely good defense here from braviet. And look here, Purple has discovered this wacky hidden duel. Hidden base. A little too greedy there, placing him within a vision range of White's expansion. So Purple gonna make that attack happen. Here's a sapper from Teal, however. TD underscore Jakes coming up here with a sapper. What's he gonna do with that? That's gonna be weird to see one sapper attack. Maybe he wants to patrol it and cut off some of braviet's supply lines. Who knows? SekoL has, however, been doing a very good job. He's lusting up his ogres, pre-lusting those ogres up here because it is a patrolling sapper, I do believe. Or is it? I think he's getting a second sapper over here and gonna join up his sappers. The life and death of a sapper. How interesting. Meanwhile, here comes the battle as bloodlust is what's on the table. But it's not going to do a whole lot against braviet. He's one of the world champions of later years, or at least a 2-time runner-up at least. So one heck of a Warcraft 2 player. In the front door is being attacked by some grunts. Grunts at this late stage of the game, question mark. But the team number 2 is all that Purple has, and he's making use of these grunts, really cutting his opponents to supply. Now he's farm blocked. Wow, good job from Purple staying irrelevant in this game. And in fact, braviet is on the assault, really pushing his opponent way back. And what's this Goblin Sapper going to do? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The excitement is building. The grunts actually pierce through, and are they able to? No, they're not. But they're still doing a pretty good job, and they had just farm blocked TD underscore Jakes. So Purple not doing too shabby, moving up to the tier number 3. Sharkz. Braviet with the huge braviet sized economy. He's just expanding everywhere. So he's trying to, but SekoL getting his 3rd expansion, or 2nd expansion, I should say, and continuing with the beatdown, destroying one of these guard towers, but bang, I like that, the trifecta of guard tower goodness. And here the Goblin Sapper is right now ready, finally, ready to make an assault. He's got bloodlust, his opponent does not. He's got a Goblin Sapper, his opponent does not. And the fall theory of TD underscore ogres have arrived. He's pre-lusting up his ogres. The sapper is gonna make it happen. Or maybe he's getting some scouting information. Where can I go? Yep, right now, right here, boom! But still a great defense from Sharkz.exe. Meanwhile, sapper attack from braviet underway. This game just action-packed, and look here, a very good defensive barracks from braviet. Braviet back in 2005, all over the place. And that guy was just a Warcraft 2 legend, is a Warcraft 2 legend. We haven't seen him play in a long time, and we do hope that he's A-okay, because he is the true wiki Warcraft 2 champion of all time. And a couple of Goblin Zeppins out here. And here comes SekoL with an assault. Probably lots of patrolling ogres trying to catch some DKs. All they're going to catch is a punch in the face by SekoL. And he's going towards the middle. So Team Dynasty Jake's and his ally SekoL trying to consolidate their power, but braviet moving on over. Is this game number 2 gonna go in the favor? There's just so much attacking. These two earlier catapults coming to use all of their things to shut this this 9 o'clock spot down. Not gonna find a lot there to be done, but they are still causing a lot of damage. And braviet moving on in here, not going to cause. But wait, he's got problems at home as SekoL has busted through the first front door, kicked in that side door, and now, as there's not even a back door because he burned the whole house down, SekoL with the house burning down, bloodlusted ogre army assault towards the main entrance of braviet's base. So this is a GG, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Is ally just now getting bloodlust himself and is now able to add some bloodlusted ogres to the gambit, but it does look like braviet bringing the action with the dragons. Is he going to save his ogre round? No, not likely, but still has these dragons here, and not a lot to do with these dragons. Still not a lot of mining. The southerly sections of the map seem like they have the advantage now, and they're going to push on to the middle to secure the deal. So if they're able to take the middle of the map, it will be a G, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll have to see if this is possible. Z.E. Saint, a.k.a. SekoL. Look at a DK. He's like, why are you guys setting up shop right here? But two bloodlusted ogres come to punch him in the face. Action, the excitement, the wiki Warcraft 2 strategy, brought to you by Potty Blazers and Outlaws 214. If you guys need to know, you need to know that that is one heck of a channel, so that it don't stop, according to the X-Man. Some nice death and decay, and this is pulverized. braviet deciding to not let them get the GG and not let them take the center of the base. And this game's still up for grabs. But Z.E. Saint there with a couple of DKs and a lot of ogres too. Oh, purple is moving on over. But they're going to get a nice fist in the face for their efforts. And I think this is going to be a GG, ladies and gentlemen, as the southerly sections have now guaranteed that center. braviet was doing pretty good. He's got lots of mining going on over there at the 9 o'clock spot, but not a whole lot of action happening at his base, or really not able to contest the middle. Here comes one last desperate effort to contest the middle, but the ogres get caught up in a misplaced, or maybe they're taking the long way around. But we'll have to see. Yes, they are indeed, or not. Maybe they're just getting stuck in the woods, hanging out, because there is a huge bloodlusted ogre army assault at the home base of the purple clock player team, or that would be Team Dynasty Sharkz, or Sharkz.exe, all the way back in 2005. So the ogre army's moving down here to the 8, and they're going to plunder the 8 o'clock spot of all peons who are mining. Lots of ogres there to try to stop this. But as I said previously, but wait, there's even more, as braviet was able to almost secure that middle clock. He's going to send another group of ogres out there to the middle to try to shut it down. But having the middle even contested has allowed the small 5 to prosper, the 8 o'clock to prosper for a little while, and the 9 o'clock under assault as well. But once again, the overall intensity and lead seems to be going for the southerly players. The middle falls once again and is up for but we can see the purple not mining at all. braviet doing a pretty good job of his mining, but maybe not so much. Lots of dead bodies in his old mining grounds. Meanwhile, replenishing forces come up here to this area. Was that a no? It was just a Goblin Zeppelin exploding. So I would have to say I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the middle sections. Purple once again trying for the middle, but not gonna get it. The southerly sections just too dang good. And they've already scouted a couple of these card towers. Braviet once again trying to set up shop, not gonna be successful. Let's look at his bank account. Ooh, not too shabby for 3,000, but his savings are just been depleted. Meanwhile, 65 boy, that guy is really out of gold. What's he doing with all his money? He needs to start a 401k or something. Ooh, look over here. His money is about to even be worse as braviet has brought the action, bringing the bloodlusted ogres, and is now super duper shutting blue down. So braviet still in this game. Wow, what a game. Look at the mining on this guy. He's got Okay, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. I don't know who wins this game still yet. I'm not going to stop it. We're going to witness the very end of this game. Don't know who's going to win. It's been a long and arduous journey, but the journey has come to an end. Or hopefully, because I really am out of words to say. All right, here comes Braviet with one, and Braviet's gonna be. Is Braviet gonna win this game? Where did he get the cojones to come and destroy everybody in this game? Braviet with the middle secure. This is why this guy, many of years later, in 2012 years later, this guy was the runner-up of the World Championships. Defeating everybody else all the way up into the championships, who I will not reveal who he faced, for I don't want to ruin it for you. Here comes a nice bloodlusted ogre defense, and Braviet stands alone in the middle as none can possibly come close. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a G as Braviet tears down all opposition and comes into his own greatness, taking game number 2. Oh, whoa. What a DK was that? Was that a multi-casted Death and Decay or just the fastest DK? Because that really just brought them back in the game, as Braviet doesn't really have such a great savings plan on his bank account. Here's a couple of bloodlust ogres. Once again, this, my friends, is how you play Warcraft 2. This was an intense game, was an action-packed game, but a game nonetheless won by Braviet and Sharkz.exe. Couple of peons are desperately moving up here to the 3 o'clock spot. Once again, will they be able to set up shop unmolested, or will they be discovered by Braviet? Braviet moving a peon. Oh, no, he's just wood chopping. So maybe Braviet will fall asleep at the wheel and enable his opponents to come back into this game, as the small 9 and the small 5, well, the small 5 quickly discovered, as there's a Goblin Zeppelin flying all the way over. Team Dynasty Jakes leads the game. Braviet reigns supreme. Wiki, Warcraft 2.